Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please kindly subscribe. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to rewire an Android unit into a Toyota with a JBL amp with no sound. You're going to need a universal 16-pin harness for the Android unit. Depending on the Android unit you have to make sure you got the right one. There's a one that with the fuse on the bottom and the one with the fuse on the side. Just make sure you check the radio to be sure you got the right one. You're gonna need the Metra 70-11813 for Toyota JBL harness, and you can see they're different. I bought a different 16 pin, so you can either use the pin that comes with your 100 unit because it has a steering wheel control, or you can buy an aftermarket. And again, you're going to need a line output converter to take the high signal coming from the Android unit and convert it into a low input signal for the JBL amp. These are all you're gonna need, and you're gonna put them together. And in this video, this is what I'm gonna show you. With the harness, you got the reverse wire and a steering wheel control, and the rest of the wires I'm gonna be cutting them, and that's what I'm gonna be joining together with the JBL harness, as well the line output converter. I have the wiring diagram that I already drew. You can see that's a block for the JBL harness over there. I have all the pins and on the color already match, and the Android harness I have as well the line output converter. Now I cut the speaker wires and the power wires into the radio, and I left the steering wheel control and the reverse wire uncut because I only just want to join the speaker wires and the power wires to the other harness. And grabbing the wiring diagram that I have here, and this is what the issues coming from pin 10, which is a shielded ground. That is what is giving that feedback, and it's the white and black wire. And this is how you're gonna count. You count all the way from the yellow one, that's the pin 1, and you count it down to pin 10, which is the shielded ground. The yellow's the pin 1, which is the 12-volt directly from the battery. The orange wire is pin 2, which is illumination. Pin 3 is the amp turner, and there's nothing in pin 5, 6, and 7. You join to pin 8, where 8 and 9 where you have the RCA, and pin 10 is the shielded ground. Pin 11 is 12-volt accessory. Pin 12, that's the antenna, and you all have the pin 3, which is the amp turner, was missing in the old harness that came with the radio. That's why my amp did not get turned on, and pin 10 was also missing. So coming to the line output converter, the main power, the yellow one is the 12-volt battery. This brown one is the shielded ground, and then that's the reference ground for the line output converter. It's very important. The black is the ground chassis, and then you also have the solid blue wire, which is the amp turner, and that's what you're going to be connecting to the blue and white on the Metra harness. If you follow everything I have on this diagram, absolutely gonna work for you. That's all you need. So all I need is just to join them together, and after joining them together, this is what I got. The Metra harness will be going into the car end, and the 16-pin Android will be going to the back of the radio. And the line output converter, all you just have to do is to take the high signal output from the sound and then step it down to a low signal and send it back into the radio. Now the shielded ground, which is on pin 10 of the harness, is connected to the brown on the line output converter. This is very important for Toyota JBL because that's what's gonna ground the RCA. That's the shielded ground. That's where the source of the feedback noise you heard at the beginning of the video, where I got on my radio, is very important. You connect that. It was missing on the one sent in. So another connection which I joined to the three things was the battery. The yellow one, all tapped together, it goes into the yellow on the Android radio, and this is where I joined the three of them together. Another connection that I did like that was the ground. Acid ground was also connected together like that. It goes on the three ways, and it's very important. The amp turn-on, which is the blue and white wire on the Metra harness, has to be joined to the solid blue on the line output converter, and that's what's going to turn your amp on. And the rest are just signal wires from the audio, which is stepped down, and then everything worked perfectly. So if you follow this wiring diagram I have here, it's just going to work flawlessly for you. I've tried it and it worked well. The luminous have been taken care of. The sound came out beautifully, and I don't have any interference on the sound. So like I said, follow the wiring harness. Everything is just gonna work perfectly for you. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and I'll see you again sometimes. God bless.